We begin with breaking news here. The state of Kansas just released its revenues for May, and the numbers are not as good as they had hoped. The state collected $73.8 million less than estimates. Most of that, $58 million, is from individual income tax receipts that were less than expected. Governor Brownback has asked the state budget director to implement a full, independent review of the state's procedures for estimating revenue. Governor believes this will help the state budget more effectively.
Also from Topeka, the Kansas Senate adjourning in the past 90 minutes, and we still don't have a fix to fund the state's public schools.
State lawmakers have until the end of the month to do something about this, or all public schools will shut down. 41 Action News reporter Ariel Rothfield is live at the State House, where lawmakers failed to take any action today.
Well, Krista, this morning, the Speaker of the House sent a message and email to all Republican representatives, preparing them for a long day, hinting that school funding would be talked about and possibly decided upon. But this afternoon, after Republicans in both the Senate and House met, school funding was put on hold because nobody could agree upon what to do. As you know, the state Supreme Court has ruled lawmakers have until the end of the month to find a way to equalize funding or risk schools shutting down. Some lawmakers today admitted they need to bite the bullet to allocate $40 million more to education to address the court's ruling and keep schools open. Others say they should ignore the court and call the justices' bluff. Another option, make the Department of Education responsible for allocating school funding.
We're only talking about less than 1% of the funding and how our funds are equalized. And so working with the department and their folks over there, maybe we come up with something that the courts would consider to be equitable and our schools can remain open.
Today was the last day of the session, usually ceremonial, because the House and the Senate both adjourned for the day. The 2016 session is now officially over, and now there are really two options on the table for school funding. We'll discuss those options coming up tonight at 5 o'clock. Live in Topeka, Ariel Rothfield, the Now KC.